Hi, I thought I'd talk to you today about Love in the Time of Cholera by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Um, I picked it up in a charity shop as you go. I like picking my books up in a charity shop. Um, I've only ever read one of Marquez's before, and that was 100 Years of Solitude, which was magical realism. Um, so I was almost expecting this to have the same sort of magical realism in it, but it doesn't. Now, whether it's he wrote Solitude in 1967 and he wrote this in 1985. So you've got a gap of 18 years. So, as I've never read anything else by him, so I don't know whether he changed his writing style within those 18 years. And so, as it sort of got later and later, he sort of dropped the magical realism. I've got no way of knowing. Maybe you do, I don't. So, as I said, I was expecting magical realism with this, and it wasn't. Um, Love in the Time of Cholera makes you think that it's a romantic story. Um, you could say that maybe the title should have been Sex in the Time of Cholera, because there's an awful lot of it in here. It's the story of Florentino and Femina, who met when they were both teenagers, and it was a forbidden romance. They used to exchange letters to each other, poems picked out with a pin on picked out with a pin on leaves and petals. Very romantic until her father found out and sent her off to live with some relatives for a couple of years, hoping that it would curb the passion. But they still continued to write to each other. And then when she did return, she found that what she had thought was a love was all a dream. And so Florentino he has this unrequited love for her. And this unrequited love, lasts for 50 odd years. So you can say it's a story of obsession, of desire, his obsession for her, his desire for her. And in the meantime, he realises that, well, for those 50 years, he sort of fills his 50 years with sex, with prostitutes, with affairs. So he doesn't actually keep himself pure for her. He thinks he's keeping himself pure for her because he doesn't love these women, but it's just physical. It's I don't know. I mean, he comes across as a very strange character. There's also almost something creepy about him. He's not somebody you can really. Well, I didn't take to him. I found him very, very creepy. She marries a doctor, Albino, who's a pillar of society. He's well respected, and he comes from a very good family, which is why her father approves of the match. And she's happy. That's a happy sort of marriage, sort of ups and downs, as all marriages have, for 50 odd years. And does love come into it? I mean, the title is Love in the Age of Cholera. His description of marriage, let me find the quotation, is: the important thing in a marriage is not happiness, but stability. Where does the love fit into that? It's a very strange thing to say. And I don't know, you don't really take to him either. After 50 years, when he dies, then Florentino and Femina meet again, and I won't spoil the ending of that. Marquez writes a lot about solitude. 100 Years of Solitude. This is almost the solitude of the individual, the solitude of being in love and not having your love reciprocated. I don't know. It wasn't the magical realism that I was expecting. It's described as a powerful, poetic, and comic long-distance love story. I don't know, maybe were some comic bits in. I don't know. I'm a bit ambivalent to it. It's not a 5-star read for me. But let me know what you think if you've read it, because it is one of the sort of the classics that everybody reads, and you know it's taken me all these years to actually pick it up. So let me know what you thought, because I'd love to know what your opinions are of this, and whether you like me, went into it expecting magical realism and was a bit disappointed. Again, if you like the video, click like, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye.